Hello everyone, Devdutt Dharial from Talent Connected Worldwide Immigration, and what a great news. 28 September 2022, the 232nd round of invitation has just been done. The results are out. Please stay tuned to the end of this video to know everything about this draw. So the draw number 232 has just been concluded a few moments back. Today on this 28th of September 2022, and the results are out. The number of ITAs issued in this draw was 3,750, which is 500 more than the previous draw, which was held on 14th September 2022, about 14 days back or 2 weeks back. So again, it's a Wednesday, back to back the draws are happening. All program draws are happening on these Wednesdays, which is fabulous news. The CRS cutoff, on the other hand, is at 504 for this draw, which is a 7-point reduction versus the previous draw that happened 2 weeks back. So all in all, it is great news because it's happening on a Wednesday. They are continuing. It's an all-program draw, and the CRS cutoff is going down, although marginally, but it is still going down. And then the number of ITAs issued from the last 3 days, including three draws, including this one, has been increasing by 500 every time. So great piece of news, I would say, very very positive. 232nd ड्रॉ की न्यूज आ चुकी है 28 सितंबर 2022 को। अभी कुछ ही देर पहले ये ड्रॉ के रिजल्ट्स आए हैं। 3750 ITAs या इन्विटेशंस इशू हुए इस ड्रॉ में, और कुल मिलाकर इसमें जो CRS कट ऑफ रहा वो 504 बहुत बढ़िया एक न्यूज़ है, क्योंकि पहली बात ये हर वेंसडे को ड्रॉ होते जा रहे हैं. More than anything, these are all program draws. They are not just Canadian Experience Class or PNP or something like that. It is all program draw, which is a positive news for all immigration aspirants, all Canada immigration aspirants. It is extremely welcome step that these draws are now rapidly happening, and everyone is going to get the best out of this. And people who have been stranded in the pool for such a long time, they will start seeing some light on the other side of the tunnel. I would say very, very good, positive, optimistic news for all immigration aspirants. Now, there is this tie-breaking rule. If more than one applicant has the lowest CRS score, the priority will be given according to the date and time of the express entry profile submission. This is what it is. And so we witnessed the 7th express entry draw today after it resumed. तो ये 7वां ड्रॉ है जो जब अभी कोविड की रेस्ट्रिक्शंस के बाद जब फुल फ्लेज तरीके से ऑल प्रोग्राम ड्रॉ स्टार्ट हुए हैं जुलाई में, उसके बाद, एंड CRS 504, this is the highest number of invitations, and 3750, it was initially increasing by 250 ITAs per draw. Last time से 250 ज़्यादा draws हो रहे थे, but now since the last 3 draws now, including this one, the number of ITAs has been increased by 500 in every draw. So again, from 2,750 to it became 3,250, and then it is now at 3,750, which is again, which is extremely good news. This is the highest number of ITAs, issued in this year as well, in one single draw. So since the relaxation, of COVID-induced restrictions, Canada is doing its best to replenish its diminishing skilled workforce. Currently, the country is in dire need of a labor force that is, and therefore it is, brimming with opportunities for immigrants from all walks of life. The fact that Canadian employment rate is, around 5% substantiates the, all these factors. Like, almost all Canadians, workforce has already been hired and deployed, utilized, and the country's population, that is not employed, is either retired or does not require employment anymore due to the various social security benefits and stuff like that. So they are all maxed out in terms of their labor deployment. They are at a stage where I would call it as a labor shortage, extreme labor shortage. Now, For any person who is coming to this video for the first time and who's new to this system, this express entry system basically is what is impacted by this draw the most, which is a fast track system for getting your Canada PR. So it is one of the most, express entry is one of the most well-known gateways to get a Canadian PR. It started way back in 2015, and the main motive was to of express entry was to bring as much workforce as it can every year to support the economy and the financial condition of the country. And the immigration programs are not new in Canada. It's been going on for like 20-25 years, structured programs. So there are primarily three main streams. In fact, I usually say fourth because I add PNP to this. So the first one being the Federal Skilled Worker Program, which is for the skilled workers. Then comes the Canadian Experience class, people who have Canadian experience in hand. And the third one being Federal Skilled Trade Program, which is for tradesmen and handyman jobs. The various categories, all in this draw are included. It is for every single person. During COVID, the practice was that they were doing PNPs, they were doing Canadian Experience class, and they stopped. They said, fine, we want to get all the candidates who are eligible, who are sitting in the pool, who are creating a backlog, the backlog going, or the pool having more than 200,000 people itself is a record-breaking number. Never seen this type of strength in this pool. However, the measures the government is taking, the bigger draws, which could be something happening soon, will provide ample opportunity for all these aspirants. So now the express entry process needs to, in which the candidate needs to create an express entry profile. You create your GC key and all that stuff, and you put in your profile. You receive a score which is called a CRS score once you are eligible, right? And you have to be prepared with all your exams and stuff, like your IELTS exam, your education credential assessment, and all that stuff, your French exams if needed. And then you get you get into the pool. You get selected, on the basis of all the factors that are used to calculate your points. And then every alternate week, the government announces cutoffs, and these cutoffs basically, which we are talking about now in this piece of news, they decide whether your score is equal to or higher than that cutoff, and in which case, you would receive an invitation, or an IT, as we call it, invitation to apply, and you have to submit your documents in 60 days after receiving this. And after submission, there are some other steps like biometrics and police verifications, and all submissions happen. Validation, verification, once done, would allow you to get your COPR, or just walk towards your PR, and you can come to Canada and start your jobs and employment here. Canada is planning to invite more than 80,000 immigrants in the next 2 years. So this is due to the fact that the country has a huge population of senior citizens, which causes a significant deficit in the workforce. Right? So to tackle the situation, Canada has successfully and consistently invited immigrants to work and settle. Due to the COVID pandemic, the immigration plan has faced a major setback in 2021 and 2020. And on July 6, 2022, just about I would say 2 or 3 months back, the Canadian government resumed all these express entry program draws, and wanted to bring the skilled immigration back on track. Now, if I look back at the numbers, the first draw that happened on 6th July 2022, the cutoff was 557 with 1,500 draws, 1,500 invitations, and everyone was completely stressed out looking at those numbers. They were completely impractical for any immigration aspirant who does not have Canadian experience or extra credentials there, or extra points. So for this number to have normalized, it came down to 542 in the next draw. Again, the number of ITAs was limited to 1,750. But the CRS cutoff came down by 15 points. Then on 3rd of August, the CRS went further down by 9 points to 533. And the number of ITAs issued, was 2,000, which was again a 250, increase. Then on the 17th of August, 525 people, 2,700, sorry. So on 17th of August 2022, the CRS cutoff that was announced was 525, which was again an 8-point reduction, and 2,250 candidates were invited. On 31st of August, again 516 was the cutoff, which was again a 9-point reduction, with 2,750 invitations being issued. Then on 14th, which was the last draw, there were 511 CRS cutoff, again a 5-point reduction from the previous one, and 3,250 ITAs were issued. And in this one, as we all know, the CRS has gone down further, and reached to the 504 level, which is a 7-point reduction, and the ITAs issued is 3,750, which is just amazing. And the way it is going on right now, all I can say is I'm extremely optimistic for our clients. It is a great time to apply. The complete So it basically, all these figures basically signify that the CRS cutoff is coming down gradually, not drastically, as I've said earlier as well. But the number of ITAs is rapidly increasing. 500 more people being invited in every draw is itself a very positive sign, and I'm pretty sure, with this pace, we will see a lot more people getting their invitations. And a constant question that keeps coming to us is, when will the CRS come to 470, 480 level? So my piece of advice, looking at the number of people in the pool and number of people who get added during the course of this time, is about 2 months to 2.5, 3 months at the max. And if a big draw happens, that even before that. So max time, I would say, is 3 months to reach the 470 level. I would say, please hang on. Please make sure your documentation, your paperwork, all is in line. Everything is perfect. You are all, ready to be there in the pool without any challenges. There has been a bit of a waiting time, but it does not mean that there is no hope. The draws are coming to levels, and also in the past, like in 2022, 2021 in Feb, there was a CRS cutoff of 75. It was basically for Canadian experience class people, but it did pick up 27,000 plus people in just one single draw. So all I would say is, I'm extremely optimistic. There could be one big draw that could come up, and it could be a game changer for everyone. Yeah. So if you are looking for immigration related help, please come, get in touch with us. We will be more than happy to help you out. It is very important that you get in touch with an authorized immigration consultant. But it is very important to get in touch and get help from an authorized immigration consultant. We are ICCRC certified, which is now CICC. We are a member of KPIC as well. I would highly recommend get in touch with us if you have any challenges in getting your profile across. If you like this video, please do hit the like button. Please share it with your friends. It is going to be of great help to immigration aspirants, especially for Canada. And do subscribe to our channel to get the latest information about the Canadian immigration space. Thank you.